So with the ranked season starting literally 2 days ago, and with me hitting masters every single season, I thought this will be the perfect time to make a complete ranked guide on how to hit masters this season. If you watch this entire video, I guarantee your chances of hitting masters will go up by like 75%. This is going to be a 3-step process. We're not going to waste any time. Let's hop into the first step. Let's go. Now I'm going to be going over the 2 best brawlers to max out from each brawler class, and the reason why I'm doing this is because if you only max out tanks, well then you're not going to win any games in bounty or knockout, and if you only max out snipers, you're not going to win any games in heist. So you have to have the perfect balance. Let's start off with tanks. Starting things off with tanks, Daryl is going to be the first one. Obviously his super rework makes him really good. He also has a hypercharge which automatically boosts him up, and his hypercharge allows him to cycle supers pretty fast. Number 2 is gonna be Frank. He also has a hypercharge, but it's really because of his attack rework. He can dish out so much damage insanely fast. Moving on to assassins, the first one is gonna be Kenji. He still has an amazing healing gadget and he can cycle his supers really fast. The second one is gonna be Stu, just because he can get really good control with his super. He has good movement and he has a really good hypercharge. Going over to support brawlers, Barry is absolutely broken right now. He can get a super and hypercharge insanely fast. He can cycle them easily, literally get like 4 hypercharges in a game. The second one is gonna be Gus, and this is because he's just a really well-rounded brawler. He has a crazy damage gadget, he has a good super, and he has good range. Looking at controller brawlers, number 1 is gonna be Griff, and this is simply because of his damage buff. He can do 7,200 damage with 1 super. It's actually insane. And number 2 is gonna be Lou, and I think people just forgot how good his hypercharge is. I mean, you throw his hypercharge, they can't move, you auto him, you get another hypercharge, you throw that one down, you can easily team wipe. He's so good right now. Going over to damage dealers, number 1 is gonna be Rico. His gadget, I mean, it can literally destroy any assassin, any tank. Stand on top of them, it does like 10,000 damage, and he has a crazy hypercharge. He has the ability to team wipe. Number 2 is gonna be Eve, and this is simply because of her hypercharge. She can counter so many brawlers just with 1 super. I mean, any snipers, any brawlers that have a slow reload speed are gonna get countered by Eve's hypercharge, and it's so good right now. Looking at snipers, Angelo is still amazing. I mean, he has crazy damage, he has good gadgets, he has good range, he can go over water. Like, what else do you want? And Maisie is gonna be number 2. I don't really know why she's classified as a sniper, but she has crazy damage output. Her super plus gadget combo is actually insane, and her hypercharge is just really good as well. And finally, moving on to throwers, number 1 is gonna be Larry and Lori. This is one of the only throwers that can actually counter assassins, just because his super can dish out so much damage up close. And number 2 is gonna be Juju, and Juju is actually one of the best brawlers in the entire game right now. Both of her gadgets are really good. She can walk on water, and her super is actually broken. It literally has like the same amount of HP as Anita Bear, and it's a sniper. It can shoot so far. How is that fair? It can slow the enemies down. It's so OP. Now you may be thinking it's pretty obvious what brawlers to choose when you're playing a specific game mode. Like, you don't play tanks and bounty, you don't play assassins and heist, but there are some specific brawlers you may not think about when you're choosing in your draft. So let's go over it real quick. Starting off with gem grab, you want to choose control brawlers because the entire idea of gem grab is to control the map, pick up the gems. But you can also choose brawlers that have really good supers. So for example, if you're losing 9-0 and you have a Tara on your team, Tara has super. One pull on the gem carrier can change the entire game, and you can steal that game. So you either want to choose controller brawlers or brawlers that have really good supers. Tara is an example. Another example is like Leon or something. Go invisible, kill the gem carrier, you win the game. Going over to heist, the obvious one is gonna be damage dealers. The main objective is to take out the heist safe. If you can take it out really fast, you're gonna win the game. But the other specific brawlers that you may not be thinking about is brawlers that can dish out a lot of damage at the end of the game. So for example, let's say your heist safe has 50% left, the enemy high safe has 60% left, there's 10 seconds left, you need to get to the safe really fast, steal the game. You can just use, if you have Crow on your team, a Crow hypercharge that's like 50% in like 2 seconds. It's literally OP. Going over to hot zone, and it's gonna be control brawlers. I mean, that's literally it. You can't really steal a game in hot zone, so it's gonna be control brawlers. And yeah, moving on to bounty and knockout, it's obviously going to be snipers. They are the best brawlers on bounty or knockout, but the other type of brawlers you can play is assassins like Leon. Leon and also Lily. You can go invisible and get sneaky kills. Normally in bounty or knockout, there are going to be snipers. Snipers have less HP. You go into the shadow room with Lily, you shoot twice the dead. You use your super with Leon, you can easily kill so many snipers and bounties. So these are the other type of brawlers you want to think about. And finally, going into Brawl Ball. Now you can't really steal a game in Brawl Ball, but what you can do is choose assassins and get sneaky goals. So for example, let's just use Leon once again because it's really easy. You pop a Leon super, you go invisible, your teammate passes it to you, the enemies have no idea you're there, you're literally invisible, you pick up the ball, you just score, you get a sneaky goal. The other brawler class that's really good is tanks, just because you can walk in a lot of goals. So for example, you pop a Rosa super, you have the ball, you just walk it in because the enemies can't kill you. And lastly, it's gonna be controllers. Obviously you need to control the map in Brawl Ball to get some goals. Whoa. So the picks and bans are the most important part in ranked because they literally define who you can play, who you can't play. You can get the most broken brawler on the map. The enemies can have literally 3 world champions. If you counter all of them, you can easily win the game. So I'm gonna give you guys a basic understanding on who you should pick and ban, and then we're gonna go over an example so you can actually understand what I'm talking about. So starting off with the picks, if you have the first or second pick, depending on what side you're on, you want to choose the best brawler on that map unless it gets countered easily. So for example, if Sprout is the best brawler on that map, you don't want to play Sprout because Sprout can literally get countered by so many brawlers. So if that brawler doesn't get countered easily, choose that brawler with your first or second pick. Now with your third and fourth pick, you want to either counter them or choose another really good brawler. You kind of want to go off of what they did. So for example, if they chose 2 brawlers that can easily countered, you want to try and counter them. If they chose 1 brawler that can get countered, 1 brawler that's good, you can match that. Choose a brawler that counters their brawler, choose a brawler that's good on the map. You kind of want to go off what they did and understand how you can win the game. And finally, with the fifth or last pick, you want to either choose a brawler that counters their brawlers or choose a brawler that fits really good into your team. So for example, if your team chose Jackie and then they chose Frank and you have the last pick, you could choose Byron, you could choose a healer, and then you have 2 tanks and a healer, you can basically win that game. If they chose like Sprout and then they chose like, I don't know, Barley, and then they chose Dynamite, just choose Mortis. You want to either counter them or choose a brawler that fits really good on your team. So now let's hop into an example draft where you can pause the video and see who should we pick, who should we ban. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna press play and let's see what map we get. So we get Bounty, Canal Grande. The first thing you want to do is examine the map. Understand how many bushes are there, how many walls are there, is there any water. We can see right here there is water on the map, which means Juju is probably going to be good, Eve is probably going to be good, Angelo's probably going to be good. Any brawler that can go on water is probably going to be good. The next thing you want to examine is who gets the first pick. That's a really big factor. So we're going to press play. Let's see who gets the first pick. We're obviously on the blue side. Who gets the first pick? Red team gets the first pick. So who should we ban? Let's just press play. They have the first pick. The map is Bounty, Canal Grande. You can pause the video and try to understand who should we ban. So we're gonna press play. Let's see what happens here. So this is the map. You can examine it. Now the brawler that I was going to ban was a Juju, and the reason for that is because Juju is the best brawler on this map. There's water. She can walk on water. Her water ability, which slows enemies, is so good. There's also walls. Obviously she can shoot over walls. If she's standing in the grass, her range is so long. Juju is the best brawler on this map. My teammate already banned him. So now obviously we already banned the best brawler. We should ban another really good brawler. So I decided to ban. We ban Eve right here. Obviously there's water. Eve's hypercharge is so good, so we ban Eve. They also banned Juju. They shouldn't have banned Juju. They have the first pick. If they left Juju open and we didn't ban Juju, they could have played Juju. So they kind of messed that up, but we banned her, so it doesn't really make sense. So right here you can think of who you should play, but you really want to see who they go. You want to try to counter them. Obviously you could choose a really good brawler. So he chooses Shade. Shade is really good on this map. Shade can go on top of the water, and there's also walls in the middle. He can shoot through the walls. Our teammate chooses Barley. Now you may think that's not a good pick, but the thing is, Barley can shoot Shade when he's inside the walls. Like Barley is one of like the only brawlers that can shoot other brawlers that are inside walls. And also Shade is most likely just gonna hide behind the walls, try to get his super. So obviously Barley can shoot over walls. So that was a pretty good pick. We're gonna press play here. Our teammate chooses Surge right away, like literally no thought about it. Now Surge isn't really that good of a brawler just because it can take really long to get his super. The only way he's gonna get his super is if he goes in the middle and shoots them. But the problem is they have Shade. Shade can just hide behind the wall, and Surge is just gonna give them free kills. The only good thing is we have Surge. Now the enemies most likely won't choose a tank. Tanks are pretty good on this map. For example, Rosa's really good. Obviously, Jackie's really good. So it kind of makes them think we probably shouldn't go Rosa, which is good for us. They choose Meepo. Now, right here, what I was thinking is they're literally trying to shoot through the walls. So Meepo super allows them to shoot through the walls. Shade obviously can shoot through the walls. I don't know who their third pick is, but what I'm thinking right now is they can't break walls. I mean, Shade can't break any walls. Meepo can't break any walls. If this third brawler can't break walls, I should just go a thrower and we should win the game. So we're gonna press play here. Let's see who this guy goes. He chooses RT. So literally all three of them can shoot through walls, but they have no wall breaker. So they're literally just gonna hide behind the walls and use that to their advantage. We already have a Brawly, which is pretty good. Who should you pick? Let's see what happens here. I have the last pick, so I can't counter them. We choose Larry and Lori. Larry and Lori's super is really good against this comp because Meepo's reload speed is one of the slowest in the game. Shade, it doesn't really do that much damage, and RT, if he's not in a super form, he doesn't do that much damage. It's gonna take them forever to take out a Larry and Lori super, and they have no wall breakers. We have two throwers. I think we easily won this draft right here. I basically counter all of them. If Boily plays it smart, he doesn't even have to push. He could just stay back. We get the draft right here 100%. I mean, Larry and Lori was a really good pick. What happens? We get the draft. We easily win the game. I went 6-1. I absolutely destroyed them. This is a sight to see. 1-10. The Meepo couldn't do anything. He got countered by my super. He got countered by me and Barley. We easily won right there. Easy dubs. Now we're going to hop into a game. Live draft. Let's go. So we're going to be pressing play and let's see what happens. Diamond 2 solo. We get a map right away. Bounty hideout. We're gonna see who is the first pick, our side or their side. I am literally the first pick. I am the first pick, so we're gonna examine this map. The thing to know, in Bounty, Nani is really good because Nani's gadget counters like every single sniper in the game. So we're gonna keep Nani open and we're just gonna click a pre-pick right now, so hopefully my teammates don't ban Nani, because if we choose Nani, we can also choose Piper. So we're gonna be, Gus is actually really good. I don't really want to play Gus, so I'm just gonna ban him, and hopefully we get to play Nani. Let's see what happens here. We do get to play Nani. Amazing stuff. Now if they choose Piper, we already won the game because Nani counters Piper. So now me choosing Nani, they shouldn't choose Piper, but if they don't choose Piper, we also get Piper, and Piper's also really good. So I think we already literally like won. I'm gonna see what they do. Let's just go through this. Obviously Mandy's really good. We do ban Belle. Jean is also a really good pick. I mean, if they go throwers, you can choose Jean. Jean can break the walls, he can pull them. You can also go Brock if they choose throwers. What is going on? So we shouldn't go any throwers. We should, this is kind of weird. I never on it. I did not expect Fang. Let's just see who the next pick is. I mean, imagine they go like Frank or something. Let's just see what happens. Who do they go? They choose Piper. I mean, I think we already won because Nani counters Piper. We choose Brock. That isn't that bad of a pick. I think he should change his gadget just so he could jump away when the Fang dashes in. RT is actually, oh my gosh, I didn't even think of RT. This man just went in. RT is an amazing pick. RT counters Fang, and RT has a good amount of range to literally fight against any brawler we choose. Really good pick there. I completely forgot about RT. I don't even know why I forgot about RT. That was an amazing pick. I think we already won. Nani counters Piper. RT counters Fang. It's over. It's GG's. They choose Eve. Hold up, one Eve hypercharge and we're probably all gonna get backed up. So we kind of counter two of them, but Eve was a really good last pick by them. Piper spawns on the mid, so I think I should go mid. Okay, the Brock looks like he wants to go mid. Let's see. Okay, so there is a Fang here, so that's not bad. I mean, we already hit him a good amount of times. He has to back up, so we already got like perfect control. Amazing stuff, and we're one shot to our super. Can we get this kill right here? We get the kill. So now it's gonna back up. I want to go on the Piper, so we're gonna switch lanes here. RT should go on the Fang. I should go on the Piper. I don't know what this Brock is doing. He shouldn't go here. I'm gonna pop this. The thing with RT and Nani is if he hits the Piper, I can one shot the Piper, and I missed my super. That was horrendous. So I want to hit the Piper once, then pop a gadget, and then I mean they're gonna die. So let's see. Can we pop? Come on, hit me. Okay, we popped that a little too early, but we still get the kill. So as you guys can see, RT taps them, Nani shoots them. Nani does like, I don't even know, maybe like 6,000 damage per hit. It's actually insane. So we're 100% winning right now. Amazing stuff. We're gonna try to, okay, we get another kill and we get another kill. 6 stars right here. Our teammate kind of messes that up. He's gonna pop a super. We're gonna pop this. Okay, he missed the super, but we still get the kill. We have 7 stars. We're gonna go for the Piper. It looks like the Piper might have 4 stars. So come on, let me hit this Piper. Let me hit this Piper. Oh my gosh, how did I miss this? I am throwing right now. Can we at least hit him? Oh my gosh, I just did 6,000 damage. We do have 7 stars, so if I die, Okay, hold up. I don't have any more gadgets. I just realized I don't have any more gadgets. So we're gonna stay back because if we die, they have the blue star. They're gonna be winning. I can't die. My teammates can. If I hit the sniper, I think they're dead. Come on. Okay, they juked that. Nice jukes right there. Can we hit this guy and we get that kill? So we are absolutely popping off. Even though we didn't even go on the Piper that much, I can't die. I'm just gonna chill back. My teammates can die. Literally, if I die, we lose. We're gonna go in the corner. We win the first game. So now we see the Piper's going on the right side, but the Piper might switch because they think we're gonna switch. So this is kind of like mind games right now. We're gonna go on the right side because the last game Piper went right side, I counter Piper. I'm gonna go right side. Hopefully RT goes left. RT, please go left. I mean, you literally... Okay. This is the problem when you play with randoms. I mean, he should literally be on the Fang and I should be on the Piper. That's literally a perfect game right there, but I don't know what he's doing. We're gonna go right beside him. Easily hit. Boom. Okay, I should have popped the gadget there. I literally thought I was gonna juke that. So it looks like Piper's playing mid, and as you guys can see, the RT is getting absolutely destroyed. Hopefully Piper's on this side, please. Okay, Piper is, but they might actually jump away. Yes, they do jump away. So we have a bad start right here. I'm literally just gonna focus on this Piper. If I go too far up, this Fang is gonna super me. I'm gonna be double teamed and I'm probably gonna die. Can we get one hit? Come on. We don't get a hit there, but teammates get a kill. Amazing stuff. We do still have 3 gadgets. These gadgets are really good, so we're gonna try to save them as long as possible. Looks like Eve is on this side, so I'm gonna switch once again. RT does have that, and they can't actually find us, so I'm gonna leave him there. Okay, they shoot that, so now we're gonna have to move up. We're gonna try to help the RT. We do get our super, so we're gonna pop it right here. If RT hits the Piper once and I land my super, they're gonna die. So let's see where they are. I don't know where they are. Oh, come on. There we go. As you guys can see, literally like 6,000 damage. Teammate goes down, which is bad. We're gonna take that out. We're gonna pop the... Oh, I thought he was gonna chain onto me, but there was like one tile of a wall. Hopefully this RT actually knows to switch this time. We are still losing by 1 star, which is bad. RT, please switch. Okay, they popped that. Oh my gosh, I popped it 1 second late, but we still get the kill. We do have our damage gear, so we're gonna pop our super inside the damage gear so we can do more damage. Can we land that? Okay, whoa, hold up. They're gonna super away. No, they're not. 130. I think this Fang might super. We hit him. Oh my gosh, we are absolutely tapping. We get hypercharge. We're gonna pop it. We are winning. We need 1 more kill. Can we get a kill here on the Eve and we win? Come on, they're gonna jump away, I think. Okay, they don't jump away and we get the kill. I just went. I don't even know how much did I go, bro. I went in 11-1. 1-9. This is what I'm telling you guys. Fang second pick is absolutely horrendous. Fang can be good on bounty, like I explained. Assassins can be good, like I said. Leon can be good. Fang can be good, but that has to be your last pick because you easily get countered. They chose Fang. We chose RT. Like, if you were the last pick, maybe you could have chose Fang. 216 points, and just like that, we get an easy, literally an easy win. I did carry, but my teammates did pretty well, especially in the draft. I didn't even think about RT, but we just absolutely destroyed them. And as you guys can see, Nani counters Piper, RT counters Fang. They got absolutely destroyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it all the way here and you literally apply everything I told you, you're gonna hit Masters. I mean, like, there's nothing stopping you. It's gonna be a free, easy Masters this season. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss any future videos.